Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Draenei Shaman playthrough. We have a few outstanding things that we're going to take care of today in Duskwood. We need to come down here to the south and to take on some more Worgen in the woods. This time, we're looking for Nightbane Darkrunners. Other than that, we have a delivery to Ambercrombie we need to drop off. We have Plague Spreaders, which are a little bit out of our range right now. It's marked as a level 30 quest, which is interesting. So we might hold off on that one, but we have at least one more Worgen quest after this one, from what I remember. So we'll do this one, then we'll turn it in, and we'll see what the follow-up is. Other than that, yeah, we'll need to maybe go elsewhere. Not really sure where else we'd want to go at this level. We could go back to Red Ridge Mountains. Could go back to Wetlands. There's a few different things we could do, but yeah, we'll finish up here. And that's kind of where we'll start. Alright, oh well, I was gonna get some things going here, like Rock Biter Weapon would be a good idea. Lightning Shield, also great. Okay, great. Let's use our Stoneclaw Totem here. And probably Gift to the Naru would be good as well. Well, that was a fun way to start. It's a big resist on the lightning bolt. And yeah, let's go ahead and get our mana back before we really get into things here. We might as well eat a little bit as well and get our health back. Hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, back on the Shaman today. I am kind of focusing on the Warrior and the Priest at the moment, but that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be times when I feel like getting on the Shaman and making some progress here as well. I really do enjoy the class. It's just that, you know, there's limited time and limited potential for things to find you guys on YouTube, so kind of realizing that, you know, a couple videos a day is probably the max. Otherwise, I would probably put out a video for each character, but I feel like that would just be a little bit too much, even for those who are incredibly engaged. So we'll be doing occasional videos on the Shaman whenever the mood really strikes me. But I do need to figure out a good leveling plan, because I feel like we're kind of running out of things to do in the zones that we're in. If I go back and look at the Red Ridge map, which I'm not going to do right now, I'm not sure if we have anything left to do there. I don't have anything in our log besides the group quest. Apparently I can't check on that right now. Thanks, Questie, for being really weird. Questie is being really buggy today. Oh, we're gonna die here if we don't pop a potion. Let's pop a potion. Let's do Gift to the Naru again. So this is kind of the thing on this character, is we're getting to a point where we're kind of getting underpowered. Our gear is not that good, and it's not really getting replaced by anything. Mainly we're having just, I don't know if it's a weapon issue. It's a level 15 weapon, and we're level 27, so I think my only real hope would be to find some way to make money on this character and then buy gear on the auction house. Finding dungeon groups is kind of a no-go. Right, Black Fathom Deeps, Stockade, one person. Nomergon? Nomergon's a possibility. It's not my favorite dungeon, but there might be some loot in there for us, and it's something that we would actually be able to get there without a lot of troublesome travel. Trying to find these guys on their own is a little bit tricky. We have some Shadow Weavers standing out on their own. I don't really like being between these two. I'm gonna have to clear this guy out at least. I'm gonna have to clear one of them out. Oh, you're just gonna stand back and Shadow Bolt me? Of course you are. Let's get into shocking range here. Despite being called Nightbane Dark Runners, they don't run away when they are low on health, and I am grateful for that. Because that would be quite a pain. Pretty sure pulling one is going to pull the other. Oh, hey there, it's fine because this guy just decided to find us all on his own. Just comes running around the tree. Clearly headed out for us. That's a pretty good time to level when we're basically out of mana. Level 28. Let's take a look here. Looks like we are going to finish up going into Flurry. So now our attack speed is going to be increased by 25% for the next 3 swings after dealing a critical strike. Here's another one. Maybe this is the same one respawned. I'm not sure, but he definitely came at us the same exact way, just running right around that tree there. How many more will come running around the tree if only we wait? Bunch of Shadow Weavers back here. Shadow Weavers, Shadow Weavers. Surrounded by Shadow Weavers. Great, great, great. Okay. Yeah, I only see Shadow Weavers up right now. That's kind of unfortunate. There's a Dark Runner here. Let's clear this guy out first. That was a missed shock opportunity there. Didn't get the interrupt. It's pretty unfortunate. Let's get the interrupt this time. That was a misclick. I guess I should probably turn in this quest from the stockades that we completed a long time ago. Should probably do that. Yeah, I just keep looking around and I'm just not sure where we're gonna quest next. This is part of the difficulty of not being as familiar with Alliance questing. We could go into Ashenvale, I guess. That would be a nice place to go. Maybe we're over level for the stuff at Maester's Post, though? Yeah, I really don't know, guys. I would love to hear from you. Where should we go at level 28 if I'm looking for a fresh zone to go into after Duskwood, but before Stranglethorn? Where do we want to be? Because honestly, I have no idea. I'm kind of drawing a blank. Well, that is 12 out of 12. We could hearth back, however, we're pretty close. I'm just gonna go into Ghost Wolf, and we'll make the run back. That'll be fine. Level 28, it means that we'll also have some new skills to learn. You know, at level 30, we're going to get the Wind Totem quest. That's probably going to be an epic ordeal if the Water Totem quest was anything to go by. It was just lots and lots of running around. I don't really appreciate the class quest that like I should, because ultimately, they boil down to just a lot of travel. Sometimes it can be useful because it can get you flight points that you would not be getting at that level, or maybe not at all. But yeah, ultimately just a lot of running back and forth and back and forth. Very little action, very limited objectives besides traveling.
King's honor, friend.
You performed well against the Dark Runners, but it seems as though their numbers are inexhaustible. Every time we make progress, more spring up to refill their ranks. What is the evil power that draws them here? Why have they come to disrupt our unhappy realm? I will put my faith in Master Kervin. No doubt he will get to the bottom of the problem. Worgen of the Woods Part 13. Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you are ready to take on the toughest Worgen infesting the woods. Of the Worgen that have made their new home here, the Vile Fangs and the Tainted Ones have proven the most dangerous. They've settled down near some of the caves and in the mine to the south. From far away, you can even see the light from their bonfires. And that is level 31. Okay. Well, for lack of anything else to really do, let's just head out to Ambercrombie's place and get this turned into him. And see what comes of that. Because yeah, we're just kind of running out of stuff to do. Which is not good. We can take on some other things back in Red Ridge, but these are group quests primarily. That's a group quest, that's a group quest. Oh, I'm running at a pillar. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, we could try those. We're almost at a level where we could attempt them by ourselves, but obviously they are intended for a group. So even if we did them by ourselves, there's no real guarantee of success. And again, I just don't really know where else we can go. We should probably go back to the wetlands. That's probably what we should do. The Cursed Crew I can do. Yeah. Let's get this turned into Ambercrombie, and then I think we're gonna just... maybe we'll just end up heading back to the wetlands. Which, yeah, is a little bit of a ways. Little bit of travel time there, unfortunately. I just don't know what else Ambercrombie gives us to do. I don't know how much there is, but he could give us something. We could see. I don't want to be working on anything that's level 30 or 31 though. We're too low for that, and it would be a waste to do it now. That's ultimately the problem I have with Alliance questing. I always get to a point where I don't really know what the optimal path is. On the Horde side, I basically know all the way up where we should go, what we can do, what the possibilities are, but you put me on the Alliance side, we get to around level 30, and I draw a blank pre-Stranglethorn. There's these weird levels between 30 and like 35 where I don't really know where to go and what to do. It's like we do Red Ridge, we do Duskwood, we do some wetland stuff, and if that doesn't get us into Stranglethorn, then I'm kind of at a loss. Maybe we should be doing stuff in South Shore. I don't really know. 29 to 30, not quite yet. Like, yeah, pretty soon, right? A couple of levels. But yeah, more for when we're like 30 to 32, we can go to South Shore and do some stuff there, and that would be fine. If we can get to level 30 to 32, that'd be great. I just don't know if we're gonna make it.
Good day to you.
I need that zombie juice to keep me warm on these cold, dark nights. 1,000 thanks. You warm an old man's heart with your with your kindness. Here you are, friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude. And now he wants us to make a ghoulish effigy. Effigy? Probably effigy. It's one of those words that I've read a lot but never really heard anybody say out loud. I live so far from the protection of town. It's a wonder the ghouls and Walking Dead haven't eaten me. Yeah, that is kind of weird now that you mention it. In fact, just yesterday, a pack of bone chewers was pounding on the walls of my house. It's weird that they would bother pounding on the walls, especially because you don't have a door or any, like, rigging to suggest a door would ever be in place. And to call this a house is quite a stretch. I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can get them from the flesh eaters, bone chewers, brain eaters, rotted ones, and plague spreaders. It's good that he's familiar with every single subcategory of ghoul. It's a little bit sketch. Get the ribs for me and I will repay you with some coin.
See you around.
So what level is this? Yeah, see, ideally we would just be pairing this with the plague spreaders. Let's... Oh man, okay. Do we just want to suck it up and do this? I feel like maybe we do. That's going to involve going down into the catacombs for a lot of it. Yeah, we need 20 plague spreaders. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can do this one. That's going to pull an ad. Oh, it didn't. I thought for sure it would pull this guy. I guess there's no no social aggro here. It's a little weird. What would have been really great would be to have gotten some more water before leaving town. That would have been super big brain smart. I'm also starting to feel like level 28 is probably a level where we get a next rank of Earth Shock, a next rank of Flame Shock, a next rank of Lightning Bolt. That might kind of explain some of our plummeting DPS. It might help explain it. Whoops, what's going on in Duskwood today? Who's around? Yeah, only 17 people around our level. It's gonna be good to fight as many of them up on the surface as possible so that we don't need to go super deep into the catacombs. The catacombs are cool, but there's a lot of guys down there that are not plague spreaders that we don't necessarily need to worry about fighting. Every time I go for my bandage, for some reason my brain is telling me to do Shift F4. And I keep laying down our totem here. Those bandages are just not doing a lot of anything, are they? Alright, that'll have to do. That's unfortunate. Drop a Stoneclaw totem and hope that it pulls him away from us. We're stunned. Great. Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna do Gift of the Naru so that maybe we'll have a chance of surviving. It's gonna be close. Time to eat and drink. We also have the skeletal raiders and warders that we need to get. And they're going to be over here a little bit further to the west. So we could do that as well. We probably could have done that first. It's a little bit of a lower level, but I mean, we're not going to gain many levels doing either of them, so it doesn't really matter the order that we tackle them in at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna... Do we have to go down here right now? Let's take a look around. Yeah, I don't see any more plague spreaders up here, so we're going in. The problem is we're going to have to deal with these brain eaters and some of these other ghouls that we don't need for the kill quest. The good part of that is that the ghoul ribs have a crappy drop rate, so fighting these other guys is not going to be too bad. We have a pat here that we're going to kind of wait for. Oh, you go right ahead, Night Elf Warrior. Yeah, you go right... Oh, you're not going? You're not going right ahead? You don't want that one? I don't want that one either. It's kind of a waiting game at this point. There we go. Here, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. You can deal with the totem. I'm gonna pull this plague spreader. That was not necessarily what I wanted to do. Let's do a potion here. Auto-attacking would be great, you know, swinging the weapon, you know, kind of essential to doing any melee damage, just kind of pointing it out. We probably want to be swinging the weapon. Okay, that's it. That's every trick we have. It's probably not going to be enough. Yeah. Not sure where the graveyard is here. Hey, we got him. We just didn't get him in time. I mean... Oh, that's good. It's nice that there's a spawn point in the cemetery. That only makes sense. It's only fair. Oh, guys, I feel so weak on this character. It is not a great feeling to have. And I feel like it mainly has to do with gear, honestly. Maybe it does have to do with skills too. Like I said, it's possible that at level 28 we're supposed to learn a bunch of stuff, and I just haven't gone to do it, so... It's probably just my fault. I'm not really too keen about going much further down here. I'm gonna pop my head back to the surface, I think. I did see a plague spreader up there. You're a brain eater. We don't need you. There are plague spreaders back here, but the problem is, as soon as we pull this guy, this warrior is going to run in there and pull the guys that we actually need. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, I'm fine with that. Let's do that. It makes sense. It is a kill quest, Robert. It is a kill quest. And it's going to allow us to conserve a lot of mana. It's gonna help us. Let's just do it. Grouping is good. You go ahead and eat that totem for a bit. You don't see a lot of female Night Elf warriors. You don't see a lot of Night Elf warriors at all. Our first character in Classic was a Night Elf warrior. But it was a dude. Their name is Charging Rage. That's actually great. This might be a good time to get some mana back. We could throw our buddy a heal if we had mana to spare. They could use it. This thing, diseases. Can I cleanse a disease? I have cure poison. I don't know if I can cleanse a disease. I should probably look into that. Let's toss out a big heal here. That wasn't really as big as I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Having Rockbiter weapon on would definitely help. They got lucky with their ghoul ribs. Maybe that means that we'll get the rest of them that drop. Because we are not getting any ghoul ribs. You'll notice we have the one we picked up outside before we even started grouping. So the good news is we're making good progress through the kill quest here. There is a passageway back here that kind of leads into a different area we could go check out. At least I'm pretty sure that's where the passage is at that I'm thinking of. Yeah, see, this is the passageway. Oh, it's got other guys back here. It's got healers. He's got this quest too, so... I mean, that being said... Oh, you can try to Shadow Bolt me, buddy, but... good luck. Oh, the warrior blew some retaliation there. Kind of overkill, but yeah, it's fun to pop some cooldowns from time to time. Again, I don't have any mana, otherwise I'd love to throw a heal. Let's see if we can drink up here. At this point, if we head upstairs here, we're bound to find at least the last one that he needs. Perfect. Now I need a heal. Let's get that done. Here we go. Pretty sure even in TBC we need more than 2 people to take out Morladim. Although if we're not careful, we're gonna get Morladim anyway. Oh, we need them back. There we go. He's coming right at us. Yeah, I do have a little poison on me. Let's get that off. Let's do a little bandaging here. I'm pretty sure he has a phase to his fight that's actually hard. Like maybe he shields himself, maybe he summons adds. I don't really remember, but I don't think it's something that 2 people should take on. Let's get our health and mana back, shall we? Yeah, so far joining a group has been a good idea. This has made this a lot more fun. It's made it painless. It was a good thing that happened to us. I think I'm gonna take these. Intellect and stam. Yeah, let's roll on them. Let's equip them right away. There we go. He resisted both of our shocks. That was incredibly rude. One more warder. Oh, here we go. Cool, and then we need 5 more raiders. Are we gonna find raiders up top? No, I don't see any up here that have respawned. Maybe we check one of the rooms down here. Yeah, you're a raider. Lots of warders in there. Lots of warders back here. Yeah, this is mostly warders and healers down here. Back in this room, we do have a raider. Just gave us a scroll of spirit. I appreciate that. Our regen does kind of suck. Plague spreaders over here. Yeah, it says that there can be some raiders, but I don't know. There we go. Ah, shite. See our last raider over here around the corner. Let's get him and we'll be done. It's pretty hard to see in this little area, isn't it? Alright, I think that's going to be it for now. We have these other objectives, but I think we're going to hold off on Morladeem's skull. At least for a little bit. Let's come over here and we'll get this turned in. You too, buddy. Time to go our separate ways. Except we're still oddly running next to each other. It's a little bit awkward. That moment when you leave group with somebody and you realize you're running towards the same things.
Need help?
Your skill in combat cannot be doubted. Your resolve may yet see us through to the end of Morbid Fell. Go to the city of Stormwind and speak with Bishop Farthing in the Cathedral even of Light. Robert speaks, take 2. Give him Jitter's journal and tell him you mean to face Morbid Fell. Although Stormwind has forsaken Darksire, Farthing is a kind soul and very wise. He may help you on your quest to save us. Your mission is perilous, but hurry. With each passing hour, the shadows of Duskwood grow even darker. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and head back over to Ambercrombie and get his quest turned in. And then we should be able to hearth back to Darkshire. That worked out really well. We got really lucky to find someone to group with. I should have been more proactive in kind of inviting them to begin with because, yeah, it's a kill quest. What put me off was that there was a collection quest involved, but we had such a big kill quest to do that it was definitely worth it. That was going to be something that could have been painful and tedious. Instead, it was fun and relatively smooth. Kind of wish that while we were in Ghost Wolf form, things like couldn't see us, or maybe animals would ignore us, because, you know, we are an animal, and they tend to ignore each other. What shifted me out there? Walking over this shifted me out of Ghost Wolf? That is a little bit weird. I don't know what happened there.
Hey there.
I think I hear a pack of ghouls scurrying around the back of the house. I better put that effigy up quickly. Dude, there's no one back here.
Have a good one.
And what is this supposed to be exactly? We're not questioning this giant cage that's like bigger and sturdier than his actual house. What the hell is going on with this? It's a little bit suspect.
How are you?
A few weeks ago, I was picking herbs far from my house, and a band of ogres attacked me. I ran, and I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogres swaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please retrieve this crate for me. I miss it sorely.
Safe travels.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We could probably go ahead and do that. Just a bit of running. Though I feel like maybe we're gonna get an ogre kill quest for that area. Oh well, not a big deal. Even if we have to go back later to do something else, that's fine. It's all fine. Okay, cool, cool, cool. There we go. Yeah, for anybody interested, Diablo Immortal is opening on the PC today in approximately a half hour. I will be playing some Diablo Immortal on the channel, mainly focusing on doing the story campaign and just checking out the story and the lore. Typical stuff we do here, focusing on the story and the lore. I was able to play a little bit on mobile yesterday because for whatever reason a bunch of people, I think mainly like everybody, they said some people would be able to play it early because of the way mobile releases work, but I think pretty much everybody on mobile got to play it yesterday. And yeah, it was surprisingly fun. It has a lot of polish. It's incredibly polished. Everything looks great. The artwork is great. The graphics look really good. The menus and stuff really look cool. You can tell that they put a lot of heart into it. I don't think it's what people were expecting 4 years ago when they announced a mobile game. And yeah, I think that's evident by the fact that they decided to ultimately put it on PC as well, and I think they're going to benefit from that decision a lot because I think people are really going to like it. The downsides of it is obviously like the cash shop, because it has a cash shop. They've gone to great lengths and expressed many words to try to convince people that it's not pay to win. However, you can buy gems, and if I'm familiar with any Diablo game, gems alter stats on your gear and improve your gear. So if you can't buy gear, but you can buy something that improves your gear with real money. That's, to me, kind of pay to win. I'll have to really see what that's like and kind of wait for the larger community to give feedback. I'm not really like an endgame person in games like Diablo. I usually play through the story campaign, see like some of the dungeon content and stuff, and then I hang my hat. So I'll wait for people who are kind of going to do that endgame grind to kind of see how they feel about the pay-to-win aspects of it. What I'm hoping for, and this is something Blizzard has been good about really recently, is that I'm hoping that if the larger community decides, hey, this is bullshit, this is pay-to-win nonsense, that they'll change the shit on the store. Will they really do that? I don't know. I feel like they would have to consider changing stuff. If there's a big outcry about it, and I haven't seen any real big news yet, but if there's a big outcry about it, I'm hoping that they'll change what is on the store. Because it seems like a good game. It seems like a good game. It seems like a game that lots of people could enjoy on their phone, on their whatever device that they play on, their PC. It's all cross-compatible, so you could jump on your PC, play for a bit. Maybe you gotta sit on the bus, sit on a train. Maybe you've got some downtime at work. You could pick up your phone and play the same character. So the concept of it is really cool. It's also very MMO-esque, like you're seeing other people out in the world. It reminds me more of Lost Ark than like a traditional Diablo game. So, yeah. Server we're going to be on is Eternal Conflict. That's the server that I started on yesterday, so I'm going to stick with that one. But yeah, if anybody's interested in that, that'll probably be coming out. Actually, you know, that video might make it out before this one does, depending on how my release schedule goes. Let's come up here, we'll turn this in, and I think after that we'll hearth back and get the Night Watch quest turned in. The bronze tube quest is funny. It says we can get a bronze tube from this vendor here. He doesn't sell bronze tubes. Unless it's a limited item that he can sell out of, because he does have a couple of engineering items that he has like 1 of or 2 of or 3 of. And I'm thinking maybe the bronze tube is like that, and if other people purchase it, maybe it has a 24-hour period where it has to pop back into his inventory. I don't know, but we'd probably be better off just getting one from the auction house or something, I suppose. Alright.
You need something?
The neck, I mean, well, thank you. The what? You have more than earned your reward. Take this note to Elo Ebenlock, Mayor of Darkshire.
See you later.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure he'll love this note that you're sending us with here. We're not gonna read the note or anything beforehand, because that would be really rude. Oh, we can read it! It's impossible to glean the meaning from them. The letters on this note seem to flicker and dance across its surface. That's a good sign, right? We should definitely just be handing this over to somebody without understanding what it is or what it's gonna do. Real smart, big brain move here we're about to make. Did I not equip these? I thought I tried to... Maybe we were in combat. Thought I equipped them. There we go. Okay. That seems fine. Our bag space is pretty crappy, but what are you gonna do?
Hey there.
On behalf of the people of Darkshire and as the leader of the Night Watch, I thank you for your bravery and dedication. May the light shine upon you always. Hey, you know, complain about bags and you will be rewarded with a bag.
Safe travels.
So yeah, let's replace one of our 8 slots with a 10 slot there. That's going to help us out a little bit. And let's go talk to the mayor and give him his little love letter from Ambercrombie. He's going to really appreciate that one.
Well met.
Ambercrombie, I don't know a person of that name. You say you have a letter for me from this Ambercrombie fellow? Well then, let's have it. Elo looks at the letter. What language is this? It looks ancient. I can't read it. Take the note you gave me to Siravan, Italy. He's very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate the message, it's he. He's right over here somewhere. Oh, maybe he's out in the hallway. So he can hear us talking from here.
Greetings.
A note from Ambercrombie the Hermit, I don't know him, though if he lives out at the graveyard, then I do know his brains have rotted out. Syrah begins translating the note. I'm almost finished translating that note. If you come back in a few moments, I should be
Go
done.
with honor, friend.
You mean click on you again immediately?
Light be with you.
There we are, it's translated. The air grows heavy as if thick black curtain is drawn over the land. Oh my. If what is written on this note is true, then Ambercrombie's done something unspeakable. You better bring the translated note back to Elo. And do so quickly, for I fear a doom already lumbers towards our town.
What can I do for you?
Ah, is the note translated? Please let me see it. Elo reads the letter and his face goes white. He then looks at you. Although the aid you gave Ambercrombie may have been motivated from kindness, your actions have doomed our town. Oh! Big shocker. Elo becomes lost in his thoughts. The Embalmer is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist driven mad by the death of his wife Eliza. To restore her, he used dark magic to place his own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the Embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve his heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken.
Light bless you.
Okay, wonderful. That's gonna be the grave right behind his shack, actually. All right. I guess we can go do that. Might as well try to get this one to that point where we can maybe start thinking about finishing it up. It's going to be a little bit of a run, though. I'll do a little edit here so that you guys don't have to just watch the entire run again. Didn't really realize that we were going to have to contend with some of this other stuff. Wasn't ready at all for combat, obviously. There we go. I'm glad he doesn't seem to notice what we've done or especially care too much. And yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take that back to town.
Help?
You've done it. The magic within his heart will be proof against the Embalmer's evil and a powerful aegis over the town of Darkshire. You have done a great thing for our people. Your name will remain in our annals forever. We could get a pretty decent shield. We are gonna take that.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, now we just need a good one-hander. We can try to do some one-hander and shield, see if that gives us a little bit more longevity. Cool. For some reason I thought we were going to fight Stitches here, but apparently that's not happening yet. But yeah, guys, I am going to take a break here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all the support on the series. Special thank you to those of you who are with me on the YouTube membership and on Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the channel more directly, joining on YouTube will get you access to the Dwarf Hunter playthrough. I believe we're on episode 5 right now. I do that once a week, usually on the weekends. So yeah, if you're interested, check out that join button. Thank you all so much. Take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again really soon. Bye now.